Hi, welcome back to the BearCast. I'm one of your hosts, Ariana Garcia.
And I'm your other host, Kira Znika. Today we will be interviewing
Jose Silva
and
Alex Ortiz.
We're going to be starting off with film-related questions. Your host, Ariana, will be starting that off.
Question number 1. Did being in the film industry interest you before or after you started your film class at Warren?
I was really interested in films because at first I wanted to become an author, but then since back then I had bad grammar, and I still do. I want to change my plans to more a movie director to get more visual stories I'm telling. I want to tell. So I joined film.
So I got into it after my first year in film. I wasn't ever really thinking about it too, because before I jumped around a lot with what I wanted to do. First I wanted to be a musician. I was in jazz band in middle school up to sophomore year. Then I jumped out of that and wanted to become an author, like IOC, writing books and stuff, because I had stories to tell. But looking into that major and stuff, it just didn't really interest me as much as making films to tell my stories instead of writing them on a book. And yeah, I just really liked the industry and making films after I learned about Premiere Pro and all the technical stuff with film and things like that.
Okay. For question number 2, is there a specific movie or show that made you realize you wanted to learn more about film?
One show I watched during the summer was Casa de Papel. Basically a bank heist, and I was looking into the behind the scenes, because during the summer I think they released season 2, and during the behind the scenes they said the director said I don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode. I'm like, what? Then they would explain more in the interview, and basically the whole interview was about they don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode, and every time they write the next episode, it's out of nowhere. So they don't know what's going on in the next episode. So they're just writing the next episode just on the spot. So it's pretty crazy. I'm really? So I want to put more time looking at more interviews and see how they make the shows. They're on before time or on time or change to going to die.
Film that really interested me in becoming a filmmaker was Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. I really like Christopher Nolan's works and stuff, and I'm a comic geek. I love comics and stuff like that. And watching that film for the first time, I was blown away, how amazing that was. Heath Ledger, my favorite Joker as an actor on film, and yeah, just the shots in that movie were incredible. The plot, the way that Christopher Nolan made movements with the camera, and it was just amazing. Blew my mind.
Mr. Nelson pointed that out when he played us that for the class.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I'd have to agree, yeah.
Yeah. And even, I'm personally more of a Marvel kind of person, but that's so much.
I'm sorry, I'm doing Computer Friends in the morning.
I love Marvel too, but I prefer DC. I do.
DC just has more interesting characters, to be honest.
Yes, that's it. They just DC needs to do better with their movies. That's it.
That's their only fault. Zack Snyder cut coming out, that's going to be a redemption for the DC universe.
Yeah.
I'm in between those two, Marvel or DC. If I want to stick with the people who's the strongest, then I'm going DC. But the storytelling, I'm a little bit on the Marvel. Oh, you just give that face I don't know about that, Chief.
I guess I can agree with IOC on that one. Yeah.
You're okay, I'm gonna start recording.
Okay. Everybody has their opinions.
Question number 3. What would your ideal job in the film industry be today?
What spot you want me in? What position you want me in?
Yeah, director or cinematography.
Basically, I also already answered that, but if there's something different, I don't know.
Or if you have options.
I want to become a movie director. That's what I'm aiming for the most. If not, I want to be better on editing, even though I'm editing is not my best friend now. So yeah, I'm aiming for director, but meanwhile I want to focus on like editing because the rest I like cinematography. I have like ideas, but I don't have like steady grip on my cameras. So just trying to like get those specific cameras with the specific grips. So yeah.
Yeah, I think editing is what requires practice. Being a director, that's what you want to do. It's in your own way.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
So, like I said, when I joined the program, I got interest after like completing my first year because I just fell in love with the editing software Premiere, right? And I love telling stories too, and I'd love to be a director, but I think the job I would love the most is editing and like just working with the program because I don't know, I find it so fun to make all these small graphics and things like that, these animations on the film, move it around and stuff. It's like I just like having that control over my footage.
Is there someone in the film industry you look up to as a role model?
That's a role model. Like Mr. Nelson's like a good role model. Like since he tells like a lot of good stories about his past. Like he went to like main competition. He was like wanting to keep pushing on us to be better. So I look up Mr. Nelson. But, yeah.
Alex?
Yeah.
Mr. Nelson's up there. You know, I take inspiration from him as well. But like as a movie director, Christopher Nolan, I take inspiration from him as well. Like I really like his movies and stuff.
Okay. So moving on from the film questions, we have a few like fun random questions.
Ooh.
What is one thing on your bucket list?
Try to learn how to drive. Hopefully this year. I know like we only have like 2 months left, but I really want to try like start learning right now. So.
And then Alex, one thing on your bucket list?
No, I don't think I have a bucket list, but like
it's just a goal. Yeah.
So to get into USC, like I really want to get into that school. That's like my dream school right there.
Thank you. The last question.
All right. If you had superpowers, which one would you want? We're gonna think back on Marvel and DC now? Is that what we're gonna do?
I would say like to slow down time because slow down time since I'm always busy. I'm like running out of time slowly. If I can use that, I can slow time a bit slower. I'm like, okay, fine, I can finally take a nap because I haven't slept in a lot. So the extra 8 hours of sleep, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I wish there was a bit more time. Truly, I do.
Alex? You looked happy.
So,
You're asking.
Instead of slowing down time, I'd want to be really, really fast. So I can time travel. Because
like the Flash.
high speeds,
like the Flash?
Like the Flash.
DC. DC.
Yeah, DC.
DC, guys.
We'll go back in history and change some things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And even do things faster, which is crazy. It's like,
the Marvel people are awfully quiet right now.
No, but I get it. Like, yeah, their powers are more like,
yeah, like I said, like yes, if they see like powers. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I honestly need to watch The Flash. I've been wanting to watch it for a while. I know it's on Netflix, so that's probably gonna be the next thing.
Honestly, just watch the first 3 seasons, and then after that, you can like jump off.
Thank you, IOC and Alex, for being on this episode.
See you soon, Bears.